What's up? Welcome back. I'm STEPH, joined by my favorite, cutest human, ACHARA KIRK.
Hello. That was a lovely intro. Thank you.
She is like a walking, like, real life anime character to me. Do you know that? Like,
I have been told this, that I do remind people of an anime character, yeah.
like at all times, everything about ACHARA. We're continuing on with our Indian matchmaking, and we've made it to episode 7. We are loving this show, and we're loving watching it with you. If you are on YouTube, you will see a cut down version of this because we can only show a certain amount of picture-in-picture. But if you don't want any cuts or edits, you just want the whole thing watching it with us, you can become a member on this YouTube channel or on patreon.com/Jaby KOAY. And that way you can watch the whole thing uninterrupted. You will need your own copy of the episodes. We're watching it on Netflix, obviously. So if you pull that up next to us, then we can all just be chilling together, watching the drama unfold. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button, turn the bell icon on, all notifications, and hit the like button so YouTube knows that you like watching this with us. And we're going to get right into it.
Yay, let's do it.
I can tell you what I think. How about that? Can I tell you? You want to? Do you want to say?
That's the secret.
That's the secret. That's right.
Actually, I thought he was completely different. I married someone different than I really thought he was. But now looking back, I'm grateful that I married him and not the person I wanted to marry, because he's actually perfect.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but my wife is a hypnotherapist. So ever since she became hypnotherapist, I don't know what's going on. I do willingly a lot of things. And you know, this is a cliche, but happy wife, happy life.
Facts.
Yeah. Oh, cute.
They're cute.
It's kind of like my mom and dad. My dad's very quiet. My mom's like.
No, I'm cooking it. You're not cooking it. And so
Stop
don't
that.
bother me. I can
Step
do cooking
away.
myself.
From
The
cooking.
If I need you, I will call you.
I am a 36-year-old woman. I was married once before, and my previous husband was Sikh, and there's a period where you really do feel like, you know, I couldn't figure out how to make this work.
Yeah, but sometimes it's for the best.
Yeah.
We would go to Gurdwara, the Sikh temple, every Sunday, and then in the summers, we would go to Sikh camp.
Wow. Okay. Very much.
So it was what, just arranged marriage or?
It was actually a love marriage.
And how many years does the marriage last?
So it lasted officially 8 years.
8 years is a good time.
I mean, I think the breaking point was infidelity.
Oh.
You know, I didn't realize the stigma of being a single mother.
Single mother as well. Yeah.
Raising a child by myself has taught me a lot about how to navigate stress, and it took a period of growth because when I got married the first time I was very young and I wasn't very sure of myself.
She's raising her by herself?
Years after my divorce to kind of mature and understand more about myself and what I need in a relationship to feel ready to be married again.
Good for you for taking the time to do that.
What I really want for myself is someone who can be committed to myself and my daughter.
Yeah. Wow, that's a big ask.
If anybody comes to me with a child, I mostly don't take that case because it's a very tough job for me to match them.
Some of those personal qualities, someone who's caring, affectionate, trustworthy, absolutely trustworthy.
You're right.
Yeah.
Any advice for me on how I should present myself when I meet a family?
As you're behaving, fantastic. You're a fantastic lady with such nice nature, with a good smile.
Really pretty eyes.
Yeah.
What's
Oh.
up?
He's going on a date. Oh no, it's his cousin.
So this chick from Udaipur, the one that you were telling me about the other day, give me like a description because I have never seen her.
Haven't you, like,
A photo?
yeah, that's what I was saying.
No, show me.
Yeah, there she is.
He's so fun. Oh,
that, too?
hello, sexy.
What is she studying?
You do see it.
CA. Oh, nice.
Okay.
The girl seems nice. Education is, I mean, she's super smart. Everything else look good, but now it all depends like how we talk, you know, how our connection is together that way.
I feel like he opens up to his cousin
Yeah,
a lot
the
more
most.
than anyone else in his family.
After I met with Geeta, I really wasn't expecting her to be able to find me a match that I would like.
You're waiting to meet the guy to go into the flow. What I'm trying to tell you is be the flow right now.
Yeah, I'm like water.
Yeah?
I flow.
You'll flow?
Don't worry.
I flow.
I'm going to take it slow because I always go really, really fast into everything in life. There is just no more rush because it's happening in time and I can feel it happening.
Good.
Yeah,
I mean,
but her not telling us that Kshitij is a divorcee is... I mean, if she'd said that beforehand, things would have been
different.
Yeah.
Keeping you in loop and keeping you informed about.
Yeah, okay.
Problem is, when you're not informed about a person's very big past and you're meeting him not just for a drink, for the heck of it, you're actually meeting that person to explore a future together.
This is interesting. This whole episode is like the divorcing episode.
ये एक बारी में तो ऐसे भी इसको भी नहीं हाँ बोलेगा अगर पसंद भी आई तो ये तो समझ लेगा ही तो इट्स ओके नो अरे आ गए
जय श्री कृष्ण पधारो साहब पधारो
जय श्री कृष्ण
जय श्री कृष्ण जय श्री कृष्ण
जय श्री कृष्ण
बस बस खुश रहो बेटा
Oh, so respectful.
आइए साहब
हाय
Very pretty.
पधारिए
हैव अ सीट आइए प्लीज हैव अ सीट
Oh gosh, I'd be so nervous if I was her.
Oh my gosh.
It's like you're on display.
Yeah.
She look exactly like her pictures, even better actually in real person. And eyes are so captivating, so it becomes like when a room full of people, it's difficult for me to like take my eyes off.
तुम्हारी मम्मी ये जो बनने वाली है ये बहुत स्ट्रिक्ट है और मैं वो एकदम फ्री हूँ
Oh, he's in trouble.
क्या
मैं तो अक्षय को बहुत चीजें अलाउ कर देती हूँ
Uh-oh. Mom and Dad are gonna have a fight right now.
तो तेरा एकदम ममा's boy है ना वो एकदम फेवरेट चाइल्ड है
ऐसा कुछ
उसको 7 गुने माफ है उसको
Oh God, it's getting awkward now.
I think I need to get to know her more. That's when I'll come to know what I'm supposed to do.
He looks happy.
So I worked in a very good biodata, which is going to match you. And he's a Punjabi boy also. He stays in Los Angeles.
Oh, okay.
Is he more quiet or is he a more outgoing personality?
No, he's outgoing and very nice at heart.
I mean, I think the personality is number one, but I liked his picture.
Yeah, he was cute.
They have hotels in San Francisco and LA and all.
He was never employed, he never worked with anybody.
And very nice, highly influential family.
He's divorced.
He has a boy.
Oh. Okay. Whoops. Let's blend the family.
Well, the other question is, his ex-wife was American or Indian?
She was American.
Uh-huh.
She was American, so it's okay, so what? The same thing happened with
Like, I got all my answers right there.
With whom you were married before, that matters more than anything.
People who are Punjabi are very open, very welcoming.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
I'm not trying to rush.
Yes, just take your time, cool down.
I think my dad was very apprehensive
Wow.
of whether this is the match is someone who respects our culture.
Okay.
Those fears really are coming out.
I'll suggest you more matches in the future.
Okay, it's a good idea.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll take a leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
Riju.
Riju. Namaste.
Wow. I mean, I don't think Dad was wrong to ask questions. I was like, I don't mind that. But also their argument of like, just let the past be the past, you know?
The family values are very, very similar. So that's good, that's a starting point. But in the beginning, it's kind of awkward. We don't know what to talk.
It's not easy with the cameras on you as well, I'm sure.
I never asked you about what is like your future partner. What do you think he should be like?
Okay, ask questions, good.
I want to work, so I just want to be like a working woman, like be independent, do something of my own,
Okay.
like, be busy. I don't want to remain idle, like sitting at home doing nothing.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Future partner to do the same things in the house that my mom does, because I'm not like that. And if she's busy with her work, who's gonna take care of the kids and all?
So you wanna ask something more?
I mean, at this point, I can't really think of anything.
At this point, that's a big fat no from Akshay.
She kind of like me to But at this point, it's really soon to say.
What? Nothing else to talk about? The whole world's in front of y'all. Oh no, y'all. You need a little shot or something.
He needs a mom. That's what he wants.
Akshay.
अक्षय
That's a nice picture.
ये बहुत जिद्दी है
Oh.
हट्टी जिद्दी और स्वाभिमानी
Oh, I like him.
इसका विवाह जो है अरेंज मैरिज है
ये देखो पंडित जी मस्त राम है ये आदमी व्यासर बोल के नाम है
और सबको हंसी खुशी और रोने वाले को भी हंसाने का लक्ष्य
Aw.
कोई बहुत गर्भ श्रीमंत धनवान घर का नहीं है
सही बोल
बहुत हीन स्थिति से ऊपर आया है
सही बात
झाड़ू कटका करने के लिए भी इसने लज्जा नहीं किया ऐसे परिस्थिति से आया है और इसका भाग्य में विवाह अरेंज जैसा मैरिज होगा
और दूसरी एक लड़की है जो आप देखिए हो उसका नाम है राशि तो ये दोनों मिले हैं तो अब इनको क्या करना आगे इनका क्या रहेगा भविष्य
इनका योग बलवान है
Oh.
का बहुत अच्छा है शुभ है यदि इसके साथ जमा तो इसका बहुत टिकेगा
अच्छा
इसका योग नहीं जमा तो इसका भंग है
Oh shit. No pressure.
But at least we must be clear of this, na? I think this thing should be clear. What the father has done, the son should not suffer for that. But it's so important to be honest.
Yeah. Like you don't want to be blindsided.
I mean, I can try.
That's all depends on destiny, actually. You believe in that?
I mean, I think so.
But don't worry, you're a very good person with a golden heart. Excellent with a golden heart.
Oh, I really like Seema auntie.
Yeah.
If the girl likes his heart, his jovial nature, then the girl will not mind his family history.
Yeah, true.
This is the stuff that takes time to work through, that you have to take time to feel comfortable or ready to share. I'm not there yet. But trust is the fundamental layer on which all relationships are developed. Honesty and trust have to be at the core of this.
Yeah.
Working with Seema, this is the first time in my life I find myself consciously going after that. So let's put all cards on the table.
Yeah.
Hi, Rashi, it's Vyasar. Do you have a minute? I kind of want to talk to you about something.
Yeah. Gosh. When you start a conversation with that, though,
I know, yeah.
It's immediately worry station.
No, totally. I saw this meme that was like, if you text me, hey, can you talk? I'm going to say, I've been wanting to talk to you too, because I'm not going to be the only one stressed here. I was like,
that's actually
yes.
a really good answer, because sometimes when I receive texts when it's like, oh, do you have a minute to talk? My mind is immediately going to like 10,000 different things.
I'm like, no, what happened? What's going on? Yeah, it's too stressful.
Actually, that is a very good piece of advice, and I'll try and remember that going forward when I'm texting people. I will do that to just ask like a simple conversation, and it's nothing serious, and they're probably going like, oh my god,
what happened?
This is definitely a serious conversation. But I don't know, I feel like she's probably gonna be okay, because even just listening to that, while that was his dad, he doesn't seem like that.
I think it's important because all of our experiences make us who we are.
Yeah.
And it's what we do with those experiences. And he's clearly overcome them and become sweeter when he could have become meaner. And that says more about him than someone who's had a privileged life and is nice, than someone who's had to go through trauma and then come out nice. Like, I think he's like, that's why I see Auntie is so nice about him. He's a great guy.
Yeah, he really is. I feel like he would, in a long-term relationship, right? I feel like things like looks don't really matter as much, because as we know, looks eventually fade. We're all going to grow old and get gray and maybe get fat or too skinny or whatever. That stuff happens. But it's like, do you have enough of a foundation in your relationship that you could stand next to this person for the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years?
And then with Akshay, and I forget the girl's name.
Radhika.
It's interesting because he's like, yeah, I think we both like each other. But then it's like, oh yeah, I have nothing else to ask you. I don't know, maybe some people are awkward. And so it takes a little more like to get into the conversation and the flow of things. Like, we talk for a living. So even if the date's not great, I could still progress the conversation by questions because I'm curious.
Yeah.
But it seems like they're both so awkward.
Very awkward. And I just don't think it's going to work because he wants a woman that is traditional and that is going to want to take care of him, who feels like her sole purpose is to be a good wife to him and cook him his breakfast and make his lunch for work and take care of the kids, and that's it.
He wants his mom.
He's very forthright about that.
Yeah, like notice with his brother that his wife that the mom keeps bringing up, she's I think said one word maybe, like, and obviously this is editing, so like she could be talking a lot more and we not see it, but they're showing, it seems like she's just there doing whatever she needs but doesn't have like a personality that's shown.
Yeah, you're right, like you say, it's important
edited.
to remember that it is edited, and maybe that's the narrative that they want us to pick up on, is like, oh wow, look at her, she doesn't really have a personality and she doesn't talk. I enjoyed all of the stuff that we're learning about divorcees and the stigma, especially in the Indian community. Like, I have heard of this, but I feel like almost anywhere that's difficult, especially if you also have a kid. Like,
it's extra layer of difficulty.
Like, I feel like it might be easier if you're a divorcee who doesn't have a child, but as soon as a child becomes involved, I feel like dating just becomes so much more serious. Because especially if you're going to introduce this person to your child, because I have some friends who, you know, were single parents and then trying to navigate dating. It's kind of scary because the person that you want to introduce to your child, you would hope is the person who's going to become a stable fixture in your child's life. Like, it must be so terribly confusing for a child to like meet their mom or dad's boyfriends or girlfriends, and then suddenly they break up and it's like, oh, but I liked that person and now they're not in my life anymore and I don't understand why this is happening. And so there is definitely a layer of complication there.
I really liked her dad, but I also thought he was very strict about the divorce thing when it's like, your daughter's divorced, and the way he was talking about it made it kind of seem like it was her choices that led there, and it seems like from what she said the guy cheated on her, so I'm like, that's on him and has nothing to do with her.
Well, see, I can almost imagine this conversation playing out in my mind, which is, sure, yes, totally on him that he cheated on her, but then also the onus is on her because I feel like I've had these conversations with my mom. It's like, you picked that guy. So if you had just listened to me, if you'd have just been a good girl, if you'd have just calmed down and done what you were supposed to do, you probably would have found a better match and this wouldn't have happened to you. I feel bad for her.
They obviously were raised in a very Sikh household, so like they want to keep those values intact, and it's the most important thing to them, it seems like. So I could understand why you want a partner who's also wants that, but him being with an American person doesn't mean anything in the sense that now he is with an Indian matchmaker and clearly looking for someone Indian, so
because it didn't work out,
so that's growth. That is
for them. That is growth, but I mean, I feel like she ought to just have the conversation without dad. And then see how they go.
We have one episode left.
We've come through like an entire first season and no one has gotten married yet. What does this say about the matchmaking process? I want to see a wedding or at least an engagement.
Positively speaking, they're all learning something about themselves. So there's all takeaways from doing the matchmaking process. I want to see love match or a setup, like workout.
Like, we haven't seen Nadia, our fave, in a while.
And
like,
Aparna has been gone for a few episodes now.
So I wonder if it's going to come back and any of them are going to have a positive match, if they're going to get engaged or whatever. I need that to happen.
I need it to happen.
Believe in the show and what they're talking about. I need someone to get married.
Just one person.
Just one.
Just one. Okay?
One couple.
Well, we'll have to make sure that you stick around for next episode, which is the finale, episode 8. But before you do that, make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon, turn on all notifications, and get this video a thumbs up so YouTube knows that you liked hanging out with us today. Thanks for watching. I'm STEPH. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Much love.